we are watching our children, or we come to our children playing games and we notice that they, all of a sudden, they want to close the game as soon as we come in. They want to shut down the computer, or change the screens, or they start acting like something is happening. Be very careful, my dear brothers. They might have started a conversation with someone online that may trigger into something that's more serious. So we have to be very watchful. Guys, boys, stop talking. We have to be very watchful over these screens. Make sure that the screen that your kids are playing on is in front of everybody. So that way, in case some predator is trying to talk to your kids, you can actually see it on the big screen. Do not allow your kids to go in their own rooms and have a screen on their own playing these games. These games are very dangerous. Another thing, my dear brothers, be very careful and watchful of is when your children start receiving gifts online and you don't know where that gift is coming from. This is very dangerous because once they receive that gift, that means there is a relationship that happened that allowed for that predator to send the gift so that he can pull or she can pull that child in. Another thing, if you start noticing out of nowhere that your children are getting mad quick, are getting upset with you quick every time you want to talk to them about these games. Every time you notice that your children are having anxiety due to these games, or stress out of nowhere, depression out of nowhere, notice that there might be something going on. Be very careful. Exploitation is very dangerous. Sometimes these predators ask for pictures from your children, and these children don't know better. They don't know better. They may send pictures. They may send different information. Maybe their address, maybe a phone number, maybe something that these kids don't know could be dangerous to send. Talk to your kids and make sure these kids understand what's dangerous and who is allowed to have this information. Tell your kids that we cannot accept anything from strangers, and we cannot even talk to strangers in the beginning. My dear brothers, these are serious matters that we have to pay attention to. Our kids they're addicted to these games. These games are addictive. So you shouldn't allow your kids to play for a very long time on these games. And I say this in front of the kids because the kids need to know this as well. Once you start getting addicted at this age, the older you get, it's easier for you to get addicted as well. So that's why, my dear brothers, my dear sisters, mothers and fathers alike, this responsibility is upon everybody. My dear brothers, it's unbelievable how serious this matter is. Many suicides, wallahi, many suicides were triggered by these gaming platforms. Many, whether you have like kidnappings, my kids, understand this, there's a lot of people that got kidnapped because of these games. They gave information that they shouldn't have given, and once they walked outside the house, somebody was waiting to kidnap them. Many situations like this are happening, and they are real, and they are serious, and the more we talk about it, and the more we bring it to the attention of the parents and the attention of the kids, the more we, bi'idhnillah, become more careful and become more watchful. And older children, older kids who have younger kids who play together, they should also be the responsible ones that would make sure that your brothers, your sisters don't get or fall into these traps. Because these predators are very smart, but they're cowards. So they don't follow
if you're gonna play Roblox,
traps
you're gonna play
of the predators
everybody.
before, where predators used to go out physically and try to work hard to do something that's wrong. Today, these predators are working on screens. They're allowing
Most people are in the
people
70s.
to fall into these traps. And don't forget, we also have AI. And another topic that should be talked about inshallah in the future that's also allowing more access to these predators, to these children. We also need to
No, this can't be.
invest in different software that will protect our children online. We have to invest into bigger screens so these kids can be playing on bigger screens, so they're not just playing on these little tablets and they're going to hurt their eyes, hurt their mind, and hurt everything that they stand for and that we stand for, my dear brothers. Also allow your children to play outside in the playground while you are there. Try to play with them if they have a sport that they love. Be around them. Keep them away from the digital devices as much as possible, my dear brothers and sisters, because this is serious. And this has become one of those swords that has two edges. So we need the internet, but at the same time, it's very harmful and very scary and dangerous upon us. I hope this has been a good reminder for myself, and for my dear brothers and sisters, parents, and teachers alike. And I hope that Allah will protect our kids, protect us from these predators that's out there who has been driven by the shaitan, who said that he wanted to get everybody with him.